What's shaking, peeps? Big sexy yum yums coming at you with another video. Okay, here's the deal. I know you guys been waiting a little bit, so I got a whole bunch of different shit to talk about. First off, I'm trying something new here. Okay, I talked to a very near and dear friend of mine, who I love dearly, and I asked her about my videos, and she's like, she watched it, but she has a critique, and I'm always up for critics. I love hearing what could definitely make things better for me. Shut up, goddammit! And so I said, well, what do you think of the video? She said, no, you're funny. The videos are funny, but dude, you're so mechanical.
Oh, hell no!
And what the fuck does that mean? She's like, you're like Robbie the Robot. Fucking, you sit there and you're monotone. You're like, yeah, I did this at the doctor's office, and then you like, you got all the perfect poses and shit. And it just, there's no emotion. There's no like, there's no, you know, you're not alive. You're just fucking doing a video. So I said, well, I can tell you exactly what that problem is and why I do that.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
When I film myself, because I don't have a good camera, I bought a fucking camera off of Wish. Big mistake. The camera's great, don't get me wrong, the camera fucking works excellent. However, the internal microphone fucking sucks. Like, I was up, like, face to face with this fucking thing, talking in a loud voice, and it still sounded like I was muffled. I'm like, great, this sucks. So basically, I spent, excuse me, what do you expect for like $35? You know what I mean? So I will have to continue using my old cell phone. Now, the thing with the old cell phone, this is where I was getting to with her. I said, the reason why I look and sound like fucking, you know, robotic is because when I film myself, I'm looking at myself in the camera, you know, because it's got the front-facing camera. So I'm constantly trying to make sure, like, I have issues, like, I don't like my teeth, so I'm trying not to show my teeth and trying not to smile. Trying to always, like, be at a good angle so I don't look like a fat bitch, you know. And I'm trying to get all my points across while paying attention to what I look like. And it's just the fucking biggest mistake. And that she's like, you know, that's probably why, you know, you don't get across to more of an audience. Because I've had like 150 something subscribers for like 4 years now. And dude, do not get me wrong, I fucking love every one of my subscribers. Everybody that watches me, I appreciate unbelievably. But I would love to get out to more people. You know what I mean? Because I like to think, at least I like to think, that what I have to say could be helpful to people or mean something, you know what I mean? Or at least if you're having a bad day, at least you can watch my shit and laugh a bit. So, okay. So I did my doctor's appointments, okay? Today was, now, and mind you, it's Wednesday. And it is fucking gloomy as hell outside. It's been raining all morning. And it's been cold and shitty out. And I haven't bought like newer clothes because, I mean, dude, seriously, like, what am I going to spend all the money for? I'm not going to fit in this shit in a couple of months. So what's the sense of getting new stuff? You know what I mean? So I haven't bought a jacket that fits. So, you know, it's kind of chilly out, and I'm not looking forward to the winter. But because I just don't feel like I should waste money. I mean, I have an oversized trench coat from years ago, but it's fucking huge. Like, it's like a size 10X. Like, I could fit me and a few other people in there. So, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll have to wear that. But, so, my first doctor's appointment this past, I think it was about a week and a half ago, was with my dietary therapist. And we went over everything, and she was like, she asked me a bunch of questions about stuff, and we ran through it all, and she said that, there's no way that she could say no, because she's, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I've lost all the weight that I'm supposed to lose. I know everything I'm supposed to know. Like, there's absolutely no reason to hold me back at this point. And she said, I know for a fact that you're going to succeed and you're going to excel with this surgery. So she greenlit me. So my first two green lights are out of the way. My therapist, my dietitian, and then I did today I went and saw the follow-up for my blood work, and the guy that I met with last, I think it was like the end of last month, and I was in the waiting room longer than I was actually in the appointment. It took all of 5 minutes. He said, "Hey, how you doing today?" And that was it. And then he started typing on the computer, and he goes, "Well, did I give you any medication?" I said, "No." He said, "Okay, yeah, you didn't need any medication for the smoking, right?" I said, "No, I quit smoking 2 years ago." He's like, "Okay," and he said, "All right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 things." And the 3 things were 3 different vitamins. I think it's like vitamin D, thiamine, and folic acid, so that I can build it up in my system by the time I get my surgery. So he wrote out the prescriptions and sent them in, and he goes, "All right then." And I'm like, that's it? He goes, "Yeah, I don't need to see you again." He said, I won't see you again until after you're done with surgery. And I said, "Well, wait. Let me ask you a question. I get that, okay, this is our last visit together, but so what happens next?" I said, "Because, I haven't talked to the surgeon or anything since the first meeting with him." And he was like, he said, "Well, what appointments do you have?" I said, "Well, the only thing I have left is I have a group meeting, which I finally will get to at the beginning of November. I have a clinical with my doctor who's going to check me out medically, and I have to get an EKG, which I can get that any time of the month." He goes, "Well, okay, so after you do your clinical, you're good to go. They'll give you a surgery date after that." So I'm like, yes. So after November 20th, which is like, it's so funny because November 20th is the newest date that they've given me for this clinical thing, right? And this particular appointment has been rescheduled like 5 times. No bullshit. Like 5 fucking times. Excuse me. I just had breakfast. And finally, like, they switched days. And I asked the last time, I was like, "Why did they switch this off so many times?" They said, "Well, we had you with a certain person, and that person ended up leaving." Oh shit! Holy fucking shit! Fucking, that scared the shit out of me.
Holy shit! Oh, fuck.
Okay, well, that was fucked up. So my camera fell, and I realized that half my fucking face is cut off because I'm not in the right position. So hopefully this is better. Because I couldn't see myself. See how this is fucking with me right now? So bear with me. Okay, so now, seriously, they switched this appointment like 5 times so far. And I asked them, like, what the hell is going on? Why do you guys keep switching this appointment? It's in the future. It's not like, you already made it. Why is it keep getting canceled and redone? I guess there's been like a bunch of different people who are supposed to be doing that actual appointment, and they keep either they getting switched from hospital to hospital, or they left, or they vacationed, or some shit. So, but finally, my appointment that I will be going to is on the 20th. So, I will get to enjoy, unless they, I mean, which is really doubtful, unless they schedule my appointment for the week after I go to the clinical, I will get to enjoy cooking for Thanksgiving this year for the last time. Well, probably not the last time, but I'll get to enjoy a normal dinner. So I'm hoping that a few people that I know are going to be able to come down and hang out and stuff. And if not, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Fuck it. At least I'm going to get to cook and enjoy it for the last time. And then hopefully, I'm hoping that my surgery comes before Christmas, because that would be an excellent fucking Christmas gift. And so that's about that. I'm down on my weight. I plateaued, which drove me fucking insane. For like legit, I plateaued for over 2 weeks. Didn't lose a pound, fucking didn't gain a pound, just stayed right there. And it was driving me fucking insane. But now, within the last week, I actually lost. You fucking shut your face over it. I actually lost I think a little over 4 pounds when I weighed in today. So I'm back on track. Okay, on to more news. What else was there I wanted to talk about? Okay, so I am thinking about making another channel. Along with this channel, I'm going to continue to make videos on this channel about, you know, my surgery and healthy living and whatever. But I've been talking to a friend of mine, the same friend who told me that I look like a fucking robot when I film. We've been talking about doing a show together, kind of like a podcast, but not really, because you know podcasts cost money, and you know I'd want to have at least an audience before we actually put money into it and started doing that kind of thing for like a show. But we're thinking about doing a show, making another channel, doing a show, the two of us, about basically about trending topics, whatever's new in the news, you know, whatever's on the forefront, mainstream, and just, you know, either we agree about it, we don't agree about it, whatever, but we're each going to give our 2 cents as it is about what we think about it. And I think it'll be pretty funny at times, because I mean, when I start fucking ranting about shit, I get ridiculous. I mean, you know, so I'm sure it's going to be comical. And she's pretty fucking funny when she gets going too. So, and that's a side most people don't know about her. So it'll be fun to actually see it, you know, work its way out. So what I'll do is, once that happens, I will put out an initial video with her, letting everybody know. Will you shut the fuck up? Sorry, my phone keep fucking with me. Anyway, so yeah, I'll put out an initial video so you guys can check it out real quick, and then hopefully subscribe to it when it does come out. Other than that, because you know, there's so many things, like I don't want to contaminate my channel. You know what I mean? Like, this channel, I'm trying to be all positive, healthy, you know, no bullshit, just good stuff. You know what I mean? And there's so much shit I see on a daily basis that irks me because I am a very opinionated person. Any of my friends can tell you I am very opinionated. Sometimes I'm an asshole because I like to mix my humor with my opinions. And I don't really give a fuck. I am not politically correct. I don't care. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, is my whole outlook. You know, if you don't like what I have to say, don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not politically correct. I love to rant. And I have a huge opinion about everything. So, and on a daily basis, I find myself getting pissed off about something I've seen in the news. And it's not all political, it's not all religion or anything like that. It's just daily shit, like regular mainstream stuff, trending topics, just crazy shit. And I have to have a voice. I can't stand not being able to voice my opinion and get it out. So that's what we're going to be doing on that new show. Other than that, I'm doing great health-wise. I am getting out so much now. I went to the courtside recently and ran into a bunch of people. My buddy Scott, my cousin Jen was there. They did, it was the belted out thing. I had never been to it before, so I didn't know what it was. But it was a poetry reading. And the poets were really good. The first chick that got up was amazing. I loved her poetry. It was so fucking funny. It was all like relationship and like Tinder type related poetry. It was so funny. But yeah, so also on the new, I know I keep skipping from, it's like fucking ADHD right now. On the new show, what we're gonna do is we want people to write in, like email in and shit, and we want to talk about, if you have any questions or if you want to tell us a story, you want us to talk about it or whatever, and we'll keep everything anonymous, of course, but we're gonna, put up an email that you guys can email us and give us stories that you want to talk about, or whatever you want us to discuss, what our feelings are, how we look at things or whatever, and we'll read your stuff on the show, and, we'll give you our advice or our opinion or whatever. So it should be fun. But, yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm really excited about the upcoming holidays. Sorry, I had to check what time. I don't want to fucking overdo this. I'm so excited about the upcoming holidays. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Halloween, I have some plans for Halloween. That should be fun. Christmas, I love Christmas, and it's not the same since some people aren't around anymore, but it's still nice, especially since everything's different now. Like, I'm getting healthy, and I have so much to look forward to and whatnot, and I can't wait for all the holidays, and everything is so great. My friend Adriana, she is getting married in the beginning of February, and I've told you I am one of her bridesmaids. Again, no dress. I'll just be wearing a suit and a vest with the bridesmaid colors. I will, however, be getting a mani-pedi because, yeah, I like to fit in with the girls, so it's happening. Your boy's getting a mani-pedi, that's right. So I feel bad for the poor woman who has to work on my feet. I'm going to apologize right now, even though you don't know what's coming. I'm so sorry. No, my feet aren't that bad. But it doesn't look like I climb rocks and fucking run the plains of Kenya barefoot on a daily basis or anything, you know what I mean? So my feet aren't that fucked up. I take care of myself. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to all this shit. Now, I should be, hopefully, like I said, hopefully I get my surgery in December, and by the time the wedding happens, alright, I should be down a pretty good amount of weight by then, you know what I mean? So, I should be a dancing fool at this wedding. I'm so happy for Adriana and Joe. Jillian, the bridesmaid, the maid of honor, is fucking phenomenal. She's such a sweetheart. Her family is amazing. I love them. You can't find nicer people. So yeah, I'm wicked excited. All this has all been great news, and I have got to go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this short. yeah. So I will probably make another video later on in the week after Halloween or during Halloween, maybe, depending on you know, what's going on, and show you guys, you know, my night out or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate and love all of you guys so much for all the support and help and advice and, you know, everything. You know, you guys are the bomb. Salt of the fucking earth, I'm telling you. So I do appreciate you guys all a whole bunch. All right, so yeah, I can't think anymore. Okay, so until next time, don't let your meatloaf. Deuces. I'm out. Bye bye. Hope you liked the video.